Hello, everyone. This is Kayla Spruill, as you know, your host for Spruill Spotlight. And I know it's been quite a while since I've posted a new interview, but I thought since it's Black History Month, I wanted to do a special Black History edition of Spruill Spotlight where I'll read a short biography of several Black history figures, and it'll give you guys a chance to maybe learn something new you haven't known before, you didn't know before, or maybe even learn about someone you haven't heard of. So the whole point is to basically um, put the spotlight on figures who may not have gotten as much attention but have done so much to further Black history. Now, I actually wanna just put a slight disclaimer. I'm reading. This is actually I believe, an old book that teachers would use in their school, and this is from around the late 60s, early 70s. So I will say that the information as of right now, 2025, may not be up to date, but I still wanted to use this because I think it's amazing how even back then you had Black history being taught in schools. So this just kind of it just shows us, she gives us a quick preview, just a preview of what was taught even back in the late 60s and early 70s, and just how important it is to continue to teach Black history and to students all across the United States, and not just Black history, but everyone's history, including Native Americans, Asian Americans, um, Latino Americans, everyone of every um, ethnic group, every racial group. It's important that we all play a part in this shared history we have as Americans, as citizens of the United States. And I just think it's remarkable how even more than 50 years ago we had these we students were being taught these about these phenomenal individuals. And so I wanted to bring that back and just kind of help you all, and maybe I hope that you all learn something from this, even if it's something small. My first person that I have for you all this month is author G. Gaston. The little child playing in his grandmother's yard had a good head for business. In that yard was a swing. For a ride on the swing, he charged each of the neighborhood children a pin or a button. That child was author G. Gaston. His business ability was seen next when he was older and working in a steel company for about $3 a day. To make extra money, he sold peanuts and loaned money at a high amount of interest to other workers. At the same time, Gaston started the Booker T. Washington Burial Society and promised each member a proper burial. Author Gaston learned that many of his fellow workers could not afford any insurance. With $35 in hard work, Gaston started the Booker T. Washington Insurance Company. The small company helped poor Black families in Birmingham, Alabama, It met the needs of the people and also taught Gaston how to run a successful business. Soon, author Gaston realized that many black people would buy homes of their own if they could get bank loans. With the profits from the insurance company, he shared the Citizens Federal Savings and Loan Association in 1923. As his business grew, Mr. Gaston needed clerks and typists. In order to get those trained workers, he opened a business school. Today, this school supplies graduates for jobs all over the country. Next, author Gaston started a string of motels and a housing development. Today, he is president and owner of 9 different companies in Birmingham, Alabama. These businesses are worth over $25 million. In addition to a bank and a business college, Mr. Gaston is president of 2 insurance companies, a motel, a home for senior citizens, a real estate firm, a funeral home, and a cemetery. His companies pay salaries each year that total $2.5 million. Author Gaston has used his money to help his fellow citizens. He also taught them to help themselves by saving money, making investments, and training for jobs. In Birmingham, he is admired by black and white citizens alike. They look up to him not only for the amount of his fortune, but also for his help to others. In this age of large companies, it is sometimes easy to forget that a good idea and hard work can lead to success. Author Gaston has proved this over and over again. So thank you for listening, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.